Hello everyone, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding what is the truth about the situation you are asking about. Before we get into this, I would like to say this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate for you. If nothing resonates at all, I would pick a different pile, and if you had your picking piles, I recommend the random number generator. That's something I always use and it always helps me. So that being said, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I am finally using crystals, like y'all said. Like I seen y'all commenting, I was like, girl, can you use crystals? It's easier to pick, so here we go. But I'm gonna give y'all time to pick your groups in peace. So with that being said, if this reading resonated or if it was entertaining, definitely like, comment, subscribe, especially comment, because I love reading y'all feedback and it's just like, I just love y'all. So, you know, yeah, I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hello group 1, welcome to this reading. This is a reading regarding what is the truth about the situation you're asking about. This will represent what the situation is. This one will represent what you need to know about it, and this will be some advice for it. So the first cards we have is extremes. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Let me put that right here. Then we have a journey. I feel like the situation you could, okay, let me move this a bit. I feel like the situation you could be inquiring about is maybe, what will your future be like? Will you ever have success? Will this never-ending lifestyle of work, worry, trauma, all of that end? I feel like that's what you're asking about. I feel that a lot of you guys are literally being pushed to your limit right now, and you're just wondering, like, when will my good karma start to flow into my life? Because I feel like a lot of you guys are really good people, and you've had to go through a lot of ups and downs. You had to get treated, or you guys been treated wrong for a very long time. You know, maybe you've done something in the past where you believe you got karma for, and now you're just like, okay, how long is this going to keep reoccurring in my life? How long am I going to keep going through the same lessons? When am I going to get my success? I'm over here working so hard. When is the fruits of my labor going to give itself to me? When am I going to receive it? I feel like that's what you guys are asking about. And I'm hearing like an elevator. I feel like spirit and your spirit guides want to talk to you and communicate something to you. I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, for whatever reason, there is something that keeps happening and reoccurring in your life. And spirit is like, the lesson was not learned yet. And you might feel like the lesson is learned. And the lesson could be learned, but you have to apply that. So for example, you're in school, you know, you learn your lesson, but when that test comes, you have to pass the test. You can know what's on the test and you can know how to answer those properly. But if you're putting in the wrong answers, you're going to fail again. And guess what? That lesson is going to be taught to you again, if that makes sense. So, okay, let's say you have to put up boundaries. You have a good heart and it's hard to put up boundaries. And you see that people keep walking over you because your boundaries are not really, you know, strong and solid. And you get that. You've learned that part. But when the next person comes to you, you're still being overly nice. So you've learned the lesson, but you haven't applied it, if that makes sense. So I feel like that's probably your situation, because I feel like it's hard for a lot of you guys to apply it because maybe it challenges your strongest foundations, and that makes perfect sense with this one, with this pile right here. When I flip it over, it makes perfect sense. I feel like whatever this is something very, very prominent in your life, and it's kind of hard to just channel up this Wheel of Fortune type energy because it's not that simple. So let's get your other pile. So let me move this over for a second. We have discernment, the Tower. This is what I was talking about. I'm going to get into it. And child. Okay, so a lot of this can stem from your childhood. This could be childhood trauma. This could be your inner child. Because I feel like this deals with people, or the way you react to things, or the way you just conduct yourself. So maybe you've grown up with parents that did not show you a lot of attention, or they criticize everything you did. So now as an adult or someone that's older, you people please because you're looking for that validation because you never got it when you were a child. It's your child, your inner child that's wanting these things. Yeah, so guys, I feel like this is your inner child with discernment. Okay, so this is the pile on what spirit wants you to know about whatever you guys are inquiring about. Now, if this isn't the way you conduct yourself or anything like that, and it's just maybe a person or whatever, maybe you're wanting to know, like, when is this going to change? When am I going to finally get to, maybe when is this person going to change, or when can I fully embrace this person, or whatever the case may be. If you're having difficulties with the person or a problem, whatever the case may be, you might be asking about that. And I feel like spirit, I don't think this is about a person though. It could be. But with this discernment, I feel like spirit is asking you to discern between what you want and what your inner child wants, with this child card being here. And with this tower, the tower is usually looked upon as a really bad card, but I don't necessarily believe that anymore, because the tower, in order to build a castle, whatever is on that property, you have to destroy it. So I feel like this is what that is. The tower, the star comes after the tower in tarot. So it's like something was destroyed so something else can come in. Something much better, something with stronger foundation, something with a truthful foundation, something that could actually hold. I think that what you need to know about this is that you need to discern what is for you and what is for not, and what is not for you. Because I feel like you might be experiencing a lot of tower moments in your life, and you're just like, why do these things keep happening? This is only for the better. And I know no one wants to hear that, because it's like, look, I don't want someone to, it's just like, you don't want to keep going through stuff. Like, it hurts. I don't want to keep going through it. I don't care if it's making me stronger. I don't want to keep going through it. But I feel like that's another thing with this clouds being here, is giving me smoke and mirror type thing. So I feel like maybe you don't necessarily know the truth about this situation. I feel like something is fogging your vision. This can stem from maybe like I said, maybe your inner child is looking at the situation rather than you. So, for example, someone is not showing you attention, or someone's not treating you right, and they're telling you that it's because they're busy. Your inner child, like I said, you were neglected or emotionally neglected. So, you know, that you need validation or whatever. So it's like this person is telling you they're busy, and your inner child is like, no, they're not doing that. They're not showing me attention because they don't like me anymore. Oh, they're not showing me attention because they don't want to be around me. No, it's because they're actually busy. But because you're thinking from your inner child, you don't necessarily see that. So I feel like spirit is asking you to discern what is for you and what is not for you, and what is the truth and what is not the truth. Because I feel like you guys are, I don't want to say lost, because I feel like a lot of you guys are very perceptive and smart, because of maybe whatever you guys went through, or what you guys went through, but it's kind of hard to, I feel like, keep your head grounded, like your body grounded. It's hard to do that. Instead, your head gets lost in the clouds and stuff like that. Now for advice, we have the masculine. Is all of this gonna fit? Probably not. Let me move this out a bit. Ugh, oh my God. I just heard someone might be being childish about a situation. So if this is a person, because look, this is another scenario. If someone is being childish and they're not willing to compromise with you, they're not willing to collaborate with you, they're not willing to solve things with you because they're being childish, I feel like spirit is telling you need to get rid of whoever this is, or talk to them about it and be like, hey, look, I want to be mature about this. I want to change this because we keep having tower moments. It could be a boss or whatever, like, give me less work days because I'm drained, or maybe it's like I work so much and you guys are not paying me enough. Whatever this is, I feel like spirit is asking you to communicate that with this person and hold up strong boundaries with that tower. Because another thing I'm getting with the tower is that you guys probably don't have strong boundaries, or if you do, you start off with strong boundaries, but you end up like loosening them, if that makes sense. So I feel like that might be a problem. And this is not sitting right with me. Like, there's not enough space. Can I have it like that? Yeah, so okay, so now towards the advice. We have the masculine, 7 of Wands, and high honor. What is some advice? You know, the Seven of Wands could be about feeling overwhelmed, giving up on something, not believing in something. You have no more hope in it because you've been fighting this battle for a very long time. You haven't really seen much out of it, whatever the case may be. Now, if this is a person, I feel like boundaries once again with this masculine, because the masculine energy is, they're straightforward, they're truthful, they are strong in boundaries. Like, that just keeps coming up. And I feel like your advice for this, it might be to think logically in this case. Because I feel like a lot of you guys could have been embodying a lot of feminine energy, even though there's two people and there's a woman. Okay, so maybe if you guys are choosing between people, I feel like spirit might be asking you to discern who is for you and who isn't. Who has hidden intention and who doesn't. Because I feel like you're mixing somebody up right now. Or you're looking at someone for, like, you're looking at, like, okay, this could even represent one person, but two sides of them. They could be this, but you're mixing them up. Oh my God, I can't talk now. They could be the extremes card, someone that's stressed out, someone that could be draining someone's energy because of how much stress they're going through. They could be this, but yet you're confusing them to be the divine masculine, and that's not who they are. Or it could be the opposite, vice versa, or it could just be two people. And I feel like spirit is telling you to think logically about this. Now, we have, okay, yeah, so I feel like spirit is asking you to really set up some boundaries with this high honor, Seven of Wands in the masculine. Whatever the situation is, stop making excuses for it. If someone is treating you wrong, if you need healing, if whatever, go ahead and do it and take the action to do it. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses for other people to keep treating you wrong. Not, oh, I care about them, or oh, I have a child with them, with the child card being here, so I'm not going to set up my boundaries. No, you can't do that, because you will literally drive yourself insane. Because I'm seeing that that's what's already happening. So let's get a few more cards. Or yeah, so spirit, what is some advice for group one regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, dang, that flew really fast. What card is this? We have, I cannot make this up. Action. You see, that's so crazy. Oh my God. And that reminds me of the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands came out, but I wasn't feeling really connected to it at the moment. So spirit, what is the advice for group one regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Yo, I cannot make this up. I can't. The star. First of all, it's coming up over the tower. And what I mentioned the star, I said it comes after the tower. And look at it. Bro, this is why I love spirit. I love spirit so much. Oh my God. Okay, let's get one more. Spirit, what is some advice for group one regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I'm hearing the song, and you know I'm only here for the rush, baby, but you know I'm always on demon time, baby, and you never get me out of your mind, baby, till I die, baby. It's fine, shawty. Never trip when they say legends don't die, shawty. Okay, then, so this could be a situationship you're asking about. Or maybe you need to get on demon time when it comes down to yourself, not in the other way. So, spirit, what is some advice for group one regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group one regarding the situation? Oh my God. Spirit, what is some advice for group one regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I can't get this song in my head for some reason. Oh my God. Maybe you guys might need to listen to that song. Or maybe there's channel messages in there. Because look at this. Like, look at the energy of and aura of that card. And you know I'm always on demon time. Wasn't that your bottom deck energy? I could have swore that was your bottom deck energy. Okay, so advice. Take action towards healing. Take action towards healing. Because one thing that I'm getting is that you guys will never be able to see the truth because you're literally living with rose-colored glasses on because of the trauma that you have. Or maybe you need to ground yourself because you're being more emotional. You are being more emotional rather than thinking about the situation. Because, and I mean, that's fine. We all catch ourselves like that at a point in time. And it's fine to be that way. not all the time, but you know, there needs to be balance. So with that masculine coming out, I mean, that's more than enough. And then the action being here, take action towards healing. Maybe take action towards healing a connection with someone. This doesn't even mean letting them back into your life, but making sure you're not on bad terms. The thoughts being here, watch your thoughts. Someone could be popping in your mind. Why did I hear that a soulmate is coming? It could be a soulmate friend, or you know, whatever. Or it's giving me the Lovers card vibe, and that doesn't always have to represent love. It could just be a match made in heaven, something that's perfect for you. It could be a job that's perfect for you, and that represents the Lovers. Either way, I feel like you guys need to take some sort of action towards your healing, or maybe healing a connection with someone. Either way, there's a sense of needing to get things moving. Yes, if you need to rejuvenate before you do this, go ahead and do it, but I do feel like action is needed. Towards your thoughts, maybe you guys need to watch your thoughts a bit, or maybe you guys need to think and plan things out before you do them, because for some of you guys, you might have a problem with emotionally thinking about something and then acting on that, rather than actually taking the time to think about that situation, and then you're just like, dang, this didn't turn out the way I wanted, you know. So I think that spirit is telling you to take action towards whatever. And you know, if this is a person, maybe try healing that connection, or like I said, you know, talk to them about it and be like, hey, I want to solve this. And if they don't want to do that, then you got to let them go. They got to go through the door. And I'm telling you, it's like, don't stay in anything that's not for you or doesn't serve a greater purpose for you. So yeah, group 1, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 2, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is the truth about the situation you're inquiring about. This column will represent what is the situation. This will represent what you need to know about it, and this is some advice. And of course, I will be pulling more cards. So that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so the first card we have is surrender. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm just gonna put this right here. Then we have thoughts. I feel like you guys are inquiring about why is something going so slow. I feel like maybe you've been putting your time, effort, and work into something or a person or a situation. You've tried to have belief over something, or you tried to have belief in something. You've been patient. You've been gradually working on it. And I feel like at the same time, though, you're still wondering, okay, is this actually going to work out? Does this person actually feel me? Are their intentions good? Am I going to get the outcome that I want? Maybe you guys are trying to manifest something, or maybe you're trying to be analytical about something. Either way, I just feel like this is something you guys are trying to work on. And I feel like a lot of you guys understand that you guys have to trust the process, but at the same time, sometimes your thoughts are like, dang, okay, but is this actually going to work though? You know, like sometimes you get your doubts or whatever. So whatever this is about, I feel like this is uncertainty. Like you don't really know, like, should I keep going with something? Should I trust this? Is this gonna work out? Like, what is the outcome? I feel like what is the outcome is so big in this. I feel like a lot of you guys might want to know the outcome of whatever this is, or if you can trust in something, or if you should keep working towards something. And I feel like maybe some of you guys have put your trust into something. Maybe you have surrendered already, but now you're starting to have your doubts, and you're just like, okay, did I just do that for no reason? I've been working on this for my whole life, or I've become comfortable with the idea that this is going to work out for me, but now I'm starting to have my doubts, like, what's going on? So I just feel like there's a lot of uncertainty. So let's get what you need to know about it. We have self-reflection, judgment, and high honor. That's so crazy because self-reflection and judgment are literally one and the same. So I feel like, what do you need to know about the situation? Spirit wants you to reflect on a lot of stuff. So maybe this is something that maybe you don't want to do no more, or something has shown you that maybe you shouldn't be investing your time into this, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you've given your problems to the universe, and if that is the case, I feel like Spirit is wanting you to know that you need to reflect on whatever this is, because there's uncertainty going on, but it's almost as if you guys don't want to see it, because it's like, now if I do let this go, it's gonna hurt. Because now if this is a person, maybe you've known this person your whole life, like, or maybe they were a best friend for years, and it's like, you know, you guys don't connect anymore, or they've become toxic, but you simply keep them around because they've been in your life for God knows how long. So it's like you feel that once you cut them off, you lose a really big part of you. And I understand that. So it's like you might be keeping them around solely for the fact that I've never really gone a long time without them, so I can't really do that. And if that is the case, I feel like Spirit is telling you, like, look, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, is this actually something I want to do? Is this something that I genuinely feel like I can trust in? I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really think about what this is. Like, obviously, let things flow naturally, but I feel like whatever this is in place for you to look at yourself in the mirror, especially with the self-reflection and judgment. And with this high honor, you guys, for a small amount of you guys might have the ability to get an upper hand on someone. And I feel like this is definitely a test of your morals with this high honor and what you believe in, because you can be someone very spiritual and rep spirituality, and Spirit's like, okay, if that's the case, so what are you going to do in this situation? What are you going to do? But what are you going to do? Because I feel like you already know the answer to this. Like, you probably intuitively feel that, but you're not acknowledging it. So I feel like you already know the answer, and Spirit is just like, so what are you going to do? Like, Spirit is looking at you like, I'm waiting for you to roll the dice. I'm waiting for you to move your chess piece, because I know what you're supposed to do and I know what is morally right. But do you know? Or are you going to act like you know? So whatever this is, I do feel like this is in place for you to look at yourself in the mirror. Now, if this is a connection, maybe one of the hardest things, like one of the hardest pills to swallow, is that sometimes not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Even if they feel like the perfect person for you, in any aspect, romantic wise, platonic wise, whatever, they might seem like the perfect person to you, but they've literally only come into your life to show you what you need to work on within yourself. So it's like you were sent into this person's life to show them what they needed to work on, and they came into your life for the very reason. And it's like, you guys, you really connect, but it was just a lesson for what you needed to do. It was just for you to look in the mirror. So now when this other person comes around, like I said, whether this is a friendship or a romantic partner, you know how to treat them better. And I feel like this might be the situation for some of you guys, but I definitely feel that what you need to know about the situation is that your morals are being tested right now, and your judgment is literally a big part of this right now. You guys definitely need to look in the mirror and make a sound decision. So maybe you're making a decision on whether you should leave a job, leave a person, or whatever. Spirit is asking you to think about it and carry yourself in high honor. Carry yourself in high honor. Now for advice, we have peace. Let me move these over a bit. Peace, Page of Cups, and Wealthy Man. Let me see if I could move these. Okay, so I feel like this is such a contradicting message, But okay, because with this, I'm also hearing give your mind a break. Like, there's definitely imbalance going on. Yes, you guys need to be analytical. Yes, you need to think about this. Yes, you got to do that. But at the same time, like I said, you guys already know the answer. So there's not much thinking that you need to do, to be honest. It's just, asking yourself, am I going to make that decision? Am I going to make that jump? Am I going to actually do this? Because judgment could be about decisions as well. And I feel like Spirit is just asking you, make the decision already. Because I feel like a lot of you guys might be holding yourself back when it comes down to this. Because it's like, you could be focused on something else rather than being focused on this when you already know what you're supposed to do. So I feel like some advice for you is to definitely get in a more balanced state of mind, a more peaceful state of mind. And don't make any decisions when everything is crowded. Like, your mind, like there's 1,000 tabs open, because you're not going to be able to make a aligned decision. Because with this judgment being here and self-reflection, there's just a sense of not sporadically and not spontaneously making this. No, you have to think about it. You have to be in a clear state of mind. You got to be at peace to make this decision and be like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now, if this has to do with your finances, maybe spirit is like, hey, look, maybe spend a little extra dollars on yourself to get a pedicure, to get some ice cream. I'm not saying to splurge, but do something for yourself with this Page of Cups. And this actually reminds me of ice cream. So it's like, I'm getting this youthful type feeling of, yeah, you got to make decisions. Yeah, you got to do this. Yeah, you got to do that. But also make some time for playing time. Make some time for yourself. Make some time to enjoy life. Life is not all about only about responsibilities and all of that. There's so much beauty to life, and we can enjoy that. But if you're too busy, you know, being occupied by responsibilities and all of that, you can't really enjoy this part. But let's get some more cards. And it's crazy because your bottom deck energy is the masculine. And then we have purity under that. That's crazy. The Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice? I heard you already know. And I'm just hearing the song. I love you like a love song, baby. But it's this other part. No one compares, you stand alone from every record I own. Oh my God, wait a minute. Oh, wow, okay. Let's see. What is this? We have action. Oh, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Okay, so maybe some of you guys need to trust in the divine. Surrender. Maybe some of you guys need to surrender to the divine. Because under that, we have the unexpected and the void. Okay, one thing I'm getting from this is like, you think that, yeah, acceptance. You think that if you let this person go, or if you let this job go, or you let whatever this is go, you're not going to find anything better. And what's so crazy is that with this unexpected card, you will find someone that's even more like you and even more compatible. That's crazy. Let's get a few more. Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Yeah, no one compares. Yeah, I feel like this probably has to do with love for some of you. Or maybe just questioning if you should continue doing this. Spirit, what is some advice for group 2? Trust your intuition, though. Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they are inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Oh, okay. Courtship. Let's get one more. Spirit, what? Oh my God. Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group 2 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Okay. Okay, the World. Cut off loose ends. Yep. Look at your bottom deck energy. 8 of Cups. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Under that is death. Yeah, you guys, yeah, okay. If you guys been through a breakup, because this might be a breakup, it's like, yeah, you put so much thought into this person, you put so much time into this person, and it's like, dang, now I have to give up. And yeah, with this, the middle part, it's like it was for your development. This, go ahead and go act a fool or whatever. And now with these cards, yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is a breakup, whether this be romantic or just a friend that you've been friends with like for a very long time. And with this action, I feel like Spirit has asked you, don't sit in that energy. Don't just mope around. Obviously, you know, you take some time to rest and take some time to feel your emotions, but don't stay stuck in that energy with this world. You guys might be still in contact with this person, or you're willingly still energetically connected to this person, because I feel like you can disconnect yourself because you have the power to do that. But with this world, Spirit is like, look, you learned the lesson already. Look, you've got the experience already. And then I just got a notification. But okay, Spirit is like, look, you got the lesson. You oh my God, let me just mute this. But Spirit's like, you've learned the lesson already. You know what you know now. Come on, wrap it up. You know, because I feel like a lot of you guys already know that this person or this job was only meant for this specific amount of time and then you were supposed to level up. I don't think that this is something that you don't know. It's just hard for you to disconnect because you could have thought this was the one, or this job was the one for you, or this career was the one for you, or this mindset was the one for you, when it really wasn't. And it's like, yeah, I'm starting to feel the pain in my heart. Yeah, you guys are just like, dang, I've gotten attached. I've genuinely thought this was for me, and it's not. Like, yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are maybe having trouble accepting that. And Spirit is just like, I'm hearing, if you catch me, how does it go? I'm trying hard to trust you when you say, give me a hand. Baby, I'm falling. I hope you catch me when I land. I think I'm in love again. Okay, so it's like, I feel like this Spirit is like in the universe, and God is just like, just fall. I got you. Just fall, with the surrender being here. And then the unexpected, darkness being under that. And then okay, hold on. Okay, we have the unexpected and darkness. Would you believe under that is protection? And then we have the void. The Spirit is just like, look, I got you. Just trust me. And I feel like you guys are being resistant. Yep. And then look what's under this. Release. Yeah, Spirit is just like, look, oh my God, I feel like I'm about to cry. Like, it's like there's so much emotion behind the fact that Spirit is just like, look, I know it hurts. I know you want to pursue this and it might not look like it's going anywhere right now. Okay, because for some of you, this is something that you need to let go of. But for the other half of you, this is something that you got to keep working on. Take what you feel resonates. And Spirit is just like, look, I know things are not going your way right now. I know you were so committed to something with this Knight of Pentacles. I know, I understand, but just trust me. Just trust me. Like, I'm not going to fail you. The unexpected is you're going to be coming across something that's genuinely for you. And because you've learned these lessons from whatever this is, you're going to be able to treat this person right, or receive this blessing right, if that makes sense. And bro, that's so sad. Bro, that's so sad. Because, like, I understand. But another thing with this courtship, maybe Spirit is telling you to go out with your friends. Because courtship is all about connections, relationships, and friendships, all of that. So maybe Spirit is like, just go with your friends. Try to distract yourself from it. Obviously, soak up in the emotions like from time to time, but don't sit in it. But keep yourself busy. Keep doing stuff. Channel this, use this energy to get things done. But with this Eight of Cups being here, I feel like self-development is definitely a big aspect in this. And you're glowing up in every aspect right now. Yeah. But group 2. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is the truth about the situation you're asking about. This pile will represent what is the situation. This will represent what do you need to know about it. And this will represent some advice regarding it. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we have fruition or fruition. I think it's fruition. Okay. We have the Magician. And we have main male. Some of you guys are trying to manifest love, or you guys are trying to manifest help, or you guys are trying to manifest somebody back into your life, or maybe you're asking if this person is manifesting you. Now, if you're asking if this person is manifesting you, yes, they are. If you are wondering if your manifestation is coming true when it comes down to what you're trying to manifest, yes, it is. This is literally a whole guest card with this fruition being here and the Magician. Those are pretty much the same things. So with this main male, another thing is that you could be asking, oh, are you going to get a promotion, or are you going to level up, or if whatever. I just feel like whatever this is, Spirit wants you to know that you are in control. You are in control over whatever this is. So, I mean, this is pretty straightforward. So I guess we're just going to get into what they want you to, what the Spirit wants you to know about it. Because, I mean, it's pretty obvious. So we have, self-love. Okay. Then we have expectation and Four of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I feel that this, more than likely, this is going to be a love reading. I think If someone isn't showing you or giving the effort you put in, you gotta drop them. You need to pull back and work on yourself. Because yeah, you might be trying to manifest a certain person back or whatever the case may be. Whoever this is, you don't need to manifest them into your life because they're not for you. Because with this Four of Pentacles and this expectation, you're expecting this person to put their all into you because you're putting your all into them. And they're not doing that. So Spirit is telling you to work on yourself. All of that energy you're putting into manifesting love, manifesting this specific person, or worrying about love or whatever, put that into yourself. Now, if this isn't about love, then more than likely this is just you trying to manifest something. And if you're trying to manifest something, Spirit is asking you, no, what you need to be doing is manifesting self-love. What you need to be doing is withdrawing that energy from stop putting that energy into other people and stuff that does not really serve you at the moment, and put that into yourself. Because let's say you are trying to manifest someone into your life and they are a good person and they actually are for you, but look, if you manifest them into your life while you're broken, you're not going to be able to love them correctly. Would you rather give them the broken self or broken side of you, or maybe the unhealed version of you, rather than the actual healed version of you, so you guys can actually have something very healthy and beautiful? Or would you rather have them while you don't feel like you're at your prime and you guys are going through arguments because of insecurities, toxic traits, all of that? So I feel like Spirit is trying to, that's another thing. Maybe you've been receiving synchronicities and maybe you just want to ask about this. I feel like there's something brewing and something wants to be manifested for you, but Spirit is like, I can't give this to you until you love yourself. Because more than likely, you're not going to appreciate it as much as you should, or this person might not appreciate you as much as you should. There's just, until you start to love yourself and until you start to genuinely value yourself and see how powerful you are, because let me tell y'all something right now, you guys are extremely powerful. We have Fruition and the Magician and Main Male. You guys are extremely, and you know what's so crazy? 1 and 1. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Yeah, you guys are extremely powerful. And Spirit is like, look, you have to realize and acknowledge the fact that you are powerful. Because whatever this is, Spirit is not going to give it to you while you feel, oh, I can't manifest this. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not enough. No, Spirit this is quite obvious. Spirit is not giving you this until you learn to love yourself. And whatever this is, maybe it could even be a bad experience. And Spirit is like, look, with this mask being here, it was presented like this, but it was actually to better you, and help you better yourself. But yeah, let's get into your advice. We have Wisdom. Let me move these cards. Why is the silence so loud? The silence is so loud. Oh my God. Okay. Wisdom. I heard freedom. Freedom. Then we have 8 of Swords. And thoughts. Yeah, okay. You guys are definitely overthinking the situation. Definitely overthinking a situation or putting limitations on yourself. Yeah, so you're more than likely, you're trying to manifest something and Spirit is like, look, you got to see how powerful you are. Because if you're trying to manifest something and you're not seeing any results, or blockages keep being thrown at you, why did I just hear divine union? So maybe if you met someone and just like, you feel like they're the one for you, but yet blockages keep happening, I cannot stress this enough because the energy is coming in so strong. Spirit is like, I'm not giving this to you until you learn to love yourself. Whether this be a job, whether this be the manifestation you're trying to manifest, or a person, either way, there's something divine that's meant for you. And you're aware of this. That's the thing. You're aware of this, and Spirit is like, I'm not gonna give it to you until you learn to love yourself, and until you learn that you are this powerful person that you make others out to be. Because I feel like you are the magic. You're like, people could be literally trash, and you'll see the beauty in them. Like, you're able to shape shift other people. Like, how powerful could you be? And Spirit is just like, look, I need you to stop overthinking. I need you to stop looking at yourself from a point of view of self-hate and realize that you're smarter than you think you are. Because all of this is mental energy, sword energy, eight of swords, sword energy, thoughts, mental energy, wisdom, mental energy. This whole group right here is full with mental energy. And spirit is just like, look, your spirit is telling you stop overthinking, because whatever this is, because there's something that whatever you're inquiring about, you already know the answer to, because I don't think that you're oblivious to this, because I feel like you already know. You're very, very smart, wise, and perceptive and witty. So you already know whatever this is, but you're overthinking it. Now, if this is a person and you're like, you feel like that's your soulmate, that is your soulmate. Now, look, if this is some toxic stuff, like it's a toxic person, look, take it how it resonates. You're gonna know if that's your soulmate or whatever, or if that job is meant for you. You know, like if you're thinking that, it is, but yet you're overthinking because maybe there's some obstacles being thrown at you. And like I said, and I literally cannot stress this enough, because I feel like spirit wants this message out and wants you to understand that you're not gonna get any of this until you learn to love yourself, or at least look at yourself as a powerful human being you are. You don't even have to love yourself, but just acknowledge the fact that you are powerful and you are the magician. So spirit is asking you, stop overthinking this. Stop telling yourself that you don't deserve this. Stop telling yourself that you can't do this, because that's not the truth. You're very wise. I feel like these are bad experiences for a small amount of you. These swords represent bad experiences, and you've allowed it to shape the way you look at things. And spirit is like, look, this is supposed to be wisdom. These things happen so you can self-reflect. These things happen so you can become a stronger person. And obviously no one wants to hear that, because at the end of the day, no one wants to get hurt to get stronger, if that makes sense. But spirit is like, look, you have the potential to turn this into wisdom and experience, rather than, oh, this person did me wrong. Like, you have the ability to do that. I'm gonna pull more cards, even though I really don't feel like I have to, because I mean, it's quite obvious, but we're gonna pull more. So spirit, what is some advice for group 3 regarding the situation they are inquiring about? The energy is coming in so strong, so strong. Spirit, what is some advice for group 3 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I keep hearing divine union. I feel like this has to do with a person, or maybe you're just arriving to something that was meant for you. What is this? We have realization. Exactly. You guys need to realize your power. Yes. Right. Okay. We have faith and fear. And then the path. Yeah. You guys are, yeah. That's what I was saying with the obstacles. And I said divine union. Yeah. I feel like, okay, I'm getting into different things. This is divine union, and there's obstacles in the way right now. So the way you're looking at it is, oh, no, that person isn't for me. I'm gonna push them away, because clearly if we were meant to be, we would be together right now, or there wouldn't be these many obstacles. Or if this job was meant for me, I wouldn't be going through all of this. And spirit is like, no. Another thing is, I actually forgot the other one, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe spirit is like, no, no. Okay, let's get another one. So spirit, what is some advice? Okay, spirit, what is some advice for group 3 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I feel so much that this is divine union. So, like, that's crazy. Spirit, what is some advice for group 3? I heard self-projecting. You guys can be self-projecting. Spirit is asking you not to. I'm hearing trauma dumping as well. What is this? Oh, the Knight of Swords in reversed. Okay, let's get one more. Spirit, what is some advice for group 3 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I feel like spirit is asking you to take a look in the mirror. Take a good look in the mirror. Spirit, what is some advice for group 3 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? And I feel like spirit is just whispering in your ear, and you're just like, oh, like you're flicking your ear, like, get off my ear. Like, you know how like a fly flies by your ears, and you're just like, you just try to like shoo it away. I feel like that's what you're doing. And spirit is like, look, I'm trying to help you. Like, you shooing me away, and I'm trying to help you. Okay, let's get some more. Patience is what I'm hearing. Spirit, what is my advice for group 3 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Okay, is that distant horizons? Yep. You guys feel that this is Pathway again. Yeah. The energy is so, yeah. You guys feel that this is literally impossible. I feel like there's a sense of self-sabotaging. There could be a fear of failure or fear fear of failure or fear of rejection, aka technically failure, because if you get rejected, you failed the mission. Mayday, mayday, you know. So yeah, I feel like there's a fear of that, and spirit is like, I feel like this could cause you to like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it. Act impulsively. Spirit is asking you to stop having such a tight grip on life. I feel like, I'm not saying I have control issues, but I'm seeing that you guys, you feel like you need to know the outcome of every situation. So for example, you meet someone new, you're like, oh my God, you go to a whole bunch of tarot readings saying, what is their intentions? How do they feel about me? What's gonna happen? It's like, no, it's supposed to flow naturally. And I understand doing that because past experiences or just wanting to be curious, and that's fine. But to constantly do it because you feel like you need to, it's a problem at that point. And I feel like Spirit has asked you to take a look in the mirror, because you guys have a really distorted sense of perception of other people and yourself. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to focus on yourself. You don't need anybody interfering with your energy right now. You definitely don't, because I feel like you guys are in a very, very vulnerable time because of the fact that there's something brewing. There's a big transformation coming to you guys. So it leaves you more sensitive to energy because all of this, you know, energy is gaining momentum. So you really don't need anybody in your life messing with your energy right now. You really don't. You really do not. So if you need to cut someone off, because I don't want to say to go cut someone off, because with this Knight of Swords in reverse, that's talking about making decisions and doing stuff without regarding the consequences. But if you genuinely feel like deep in your heart that this person has negative energy and they're dragging you down, cut them out of your life, because there's a sense of not needing that energy, because you guys are very, very, what is that word? Suggestible or susceptible? I don't know. You guys are just really sensitive to energy right now. You just don't need the wrong energy around you, because you don't want one bad apple spoiling the bunch. Because, and then, right, we do have apples here. But, yeah. So believe in yourself, guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, if you're thinking, like, oh my God, if you're in a stagnant energy and you're just like, oh my God, when is there change? Change is coming. Don't even overthink it. Don't even stress it. But, group 3, that was your reading. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello group 4, welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding what is the truth about the situation you're inquiring about. This pile will represent what are you inquiring about. This will represent what do you need to know about the situation, and this will represent some advice for you regarding the situation. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. So the first card we have is growth. We have Queen of Cups. Then we have High Honor. Now, I'm actually going to flip them all at once. I didn't do it last time or for the other groups, but I'm going to do it for this one. Then we have Action, Courtship, and Eight of Wands. Then we have Darkness, King of Wands, and Marriage. Okay. So what are you inquiring about? I feel like you're asking about your intentions or someone else's intentions. Now, okay, for whatever reason, I'm kind of getting the sense that you guys are really, really good people. And you're wondering, like, am I going to get anything out of being a good person? So some of you guys, for a lot of you, you guys might not even have a question. You're probably just watching this one for fun. So I feel like Spirit is like, I recognize what you're doing. Because I feel like for a lot of you, you're wanting to offer someone your cup, but maybe you guys are like, you guys have different love languages. Because we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. She's water, he's fire. Those are complete opposites. So I feel like you're wondering, like you might be asking if something is going to grow from this, whether that be a mindset, a job, a person, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're asking, am I going to get anything out of this? Because I want to know. Because the Queen of Cups is someone that's very, very intuitive and very, very emotional. And sometimes it causes her to act aloof. sometimes it causes her to do things that are like, girl, what are you doing? Because she doesn't necessarily think about her stuff, think about her actions before she does it. She just feels it and she's like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I feel like you're asking about, am I going to get anything out of this? I want to trust my intuition. I feel very deeply for this. I feel very passionate for towards this. But am I going to get anything out of this? So I feel like a lot of you guys, I feel like a lot of you guys might not be actually taking action towards something. You guys are just feeling it out. You guys are just like, oh, I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to give it to the divine. So for example, you're like, I'm going to manifest it, but then don't do anything towards that manifestation. Like, you could put it out into the universe, but it's like the magic happens in what you do to achieve that. You know, like sometimes effortless blessings are given to us, but you got to work for your stuff. It's like you can't just be like, I'm going to manifest to be a millionaire, but don't do anything to become a millionaire, if that makes sense. So you might be doing that, and Spirit is like, look, because look at this. We have the action card, 8 of Wands, and courtship. So maybe you guys are asking about, should I ask this person to be friends? Should I ask this person out? Should I make a move towards this person? Or should I make a move on getting a promotion? Like, making a move on anything. And Spirit is saying, go for it. Literally, with the 8 of Wands and action, those are the two, one and the same. 8 of Wands is all about quick action, all about getting things done. Then we have the action card here, and then we have courtship. So maybe this is giving me 3 of Pentacles energy. So maybe you need to collaborate with somebody, or maybe you're wanting to work it out with someone, but you don't necessarily know how they're going to respond. But that's fine. And sometimes with this darkness card, you have to step into darkness. You're not going to know everything. You're not going to know everything. And Spirit is like, look, if you want to make amends with this person, or if you want to get that promotion, communicate that. And even if they want to give you a problem for it, at least you said something, or at least you took the shot to do it. I'm hearing shooting your shots. So maybe you want to shoot your shots at someone, whether that be platonically or romantically. And Spirit is just like, go ahead and go do it. Maybe you might need help to accomplish something, and Spirit's like, go ahead and go do it. Either way, I feel like whatever this is, maybe it might be a tough situation, but I feel like this is for the better, because I feel like you guys probably don't take a lot of action physically. I feel like mentally you do, spiritually you do, emotionally you do. Like you feel the outcome, you feel your desired result, but you don't take action towards it. Or maybe sometimes you like to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go with the flow. Oh, I'm gonna wait for divine timing. Sometimes it's divine timing, and sometimes there's timing of your own. You got to do it on your own timing in order for divine timing to even come into play. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like Spirit is asking you to take action. Now with the advice, this could be, like I said, this could be like a romantic interest or someone you're asking about. Either way, I feel like Spirit, with this King of Wands and this darkness, Spirit is asking you to just go ahead. Go ahead, even though you don't know everything. Even if you're not really sure of everything, just go ahead, because you never know what's going to happen. I'm hearing like this is a surprise. Like, for example, maybe you want a certain person and you go for it and it doesn't necessarily work, but you meet their colleague or their friend and it's like, hold on, wait a minute, maybe that's my soulmate right there. Either way, I feel like you're going to be getting something really, really good out of this with this marriage. This could be a really healthy, stable, loving, passionate connection, especially with this King of Wands. But this could also be maybe just a job, maybe just a certain mindset that you're very, very, very passionate about, and it makes you very happy. So I definitely feel that Spirit is asking you, like, girl, take action. Like, go ahead. Oh my God. I guess Spirit is like, look, stop using gender. So girl or boy, go ahead. We have the King and Queen of, we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. No, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Oh my God, I did not mean to do that. So maybe that's your divine counterpart. Either way though, I do think that another thing, for example, some of you guys might be wanting to get a job that's not really, it's not, how do I explain that? It's like, it's not something that someone like you, well, I don't want to say someone like you, because like, girl, what are you talking about? But like, okay, for example, a woman getting a bodybuilder job. Is it called bodybuilder? No, I think it's construction worker. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like a job that's usually for males. You're a woman trying to get it. And maybe that might be the case. And Spirit is like, don't limit yourself, because maybe you might get the job. Go ahead and go do it. Maybe learn a new hobby if you're wanting to learn something else. I feel like another thing is, is to get more familiar with unfamiliar energies. So maybe you could be someone that's very, very feminine and you're uncomfortable around masculine energy, and spirit is asking you that you need to get more in tune with your masculine energy. You need to get more in tune with it, but not up to the point where you're fully indulging in it and you're rushing yourself, because if that's the case, the King of Swords would have been here, if that makes sense. So let's get some more cards. Spirit, what's some advice for group 4 regarding the situation? Okay, that wanted to come out. Realization. That's crazy, because realization and your bottom deck energy is the unexpected, and that was what came out for the last group. But let's get more, if I don't fall off of this chair. Spirit, what is some advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? I feel like some of you guys might need to get the bigger picture on something. And with this unexpected and darkness being here, you guys sometimes need to trust in the divine, but also take action as well. Dang, that card just fell. What else? Spirit, what is an advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? What is this? We have the Devil. Oh my God. Spirit, what is an advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Spirit, what is some advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? You guys could like skip ahead. I'm hearing that song, "You're my boombox, baby, I can tell you everything. I think, put my records on to you." I don't know. Boom, boom, boombox, baby. Some of you guys could be a musician, and maybe you're wanting to get into that. So if that's the case, I just instantly heard you might be meeting someone through that. But something else I heard is maybe explore different genres and be diverse. Spirit, what is my advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Patience is something I also heard. Of course that was gonna happen. Literally, of course. I don't feel like picking any of those things up. And they're taking this deck is taking so long to come out. Like, Spirit, what's my advice for group 4 regarding the situation they're inquiring about? Why am I now hearing that song nonstop? You're my boombox, baby, I can say anything. Put my speakers on to you. You're my boom, boom, boom box, baby. Okay, finally a card came out. Finally, because it's been like 10 billion seconds. Oh my God, that's... But we have main male. That also came out for group 1. That's crazy. Okay, so maybe you guys might also... Oh, wow, okay. Why didn't I pick up on that before? Okay. Some of you guys, with this oh, that's funny. With this realization, I feel... Okay, the realization, the Devil, and the main male. There is someone in your life that is toxic. More than likely they're a male, or just have a lot of masculine energy, which I was talking about with that King of Wands. And Spirit is asking you to realize this. You might, it's like there's a lot of self-reflection and a lot of some growing to do. You might not even peep it, because you might have toxic traits as well, or you're just looking for, oh my God, why do I keep doing it? You guys might just be looking from a perspective of the Queen of Cups. And even though she's very intuitive, she's very, very caring, compassionate, nice, and all of that. So it's kind of hard for her to set up boundaries. So maybe you're not realizing that this is actually someone that's very toxic, that you're mistaken to be very, very fiery and very passionate. It's like, oh no, they just act like that. Why am I hearing, oh, they just act like that because they're a fire sign? What? But maybe you guys can be like, oh, they're just acting like that because maybe they went through a lot in life. Oh, they're just acting like that because there's life circumstances. No, they're acting like that because they're a jerk. and they're taking advantage of you. That's why they're acting like that. Don't make any excuses for them, because they're not making any excuses to not treat you that way. They're not saying, even if they're going through something, they're not saying, oh, even though I'm going through something, I'm not going to put go forward through that because they're a nice person. They're not making excuses for you, so you don't make any excuses for them. That just upset me so bad. Oh my God. Someone could be using a child over you, basically, and then okay, that fell. So maybe they could be like, oh, but we have family. We have a child together, so you can't leave me. Or, oh, we have a child together, so you whatever. And with this poverty, maybe someone could be trying to steal money from you because you have a child with them. They're like, oh my God, you had to pay my bills because we have a child together. Or whatever. Or maybe you guys have a lot of experience and they're just like, you've known me for so long, how are you gonna leave me like that? I feel like this person is very manipulative. So I feel like Spirit definitely wanted to point that thing out as well. And now all of a sudden my throat is itching. Yeah, throat chakra. Oh my God. Yeah. Now, if this is not a person, maybe this is that masculine energy I was talking about that you need to get in tune with, because there's a sense of you not really being in tune with masculine energy. And if you are and you're like, what? I embody way more masculine energy than I embody feminine energy. And if that is the case, you're embodying toxic masculinity. If that's the case. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you and trying to get you to realize that, and trying to get you to realize some traits that need to be fixed and worked on, so you obviously oh my God, why can't I talk? So you obviously can become a better version of yourself. Because I feel like with me breaking the deck and the mature woman showing, I feel like there's someone in your life that wants to come back, maybe will come back or come into your life as a new person. But someone wants to come into your life, and they can't really do this unless you have reached your healed version of yourself, or just the mature or more mature version of yourself. But yeah, group 4, that was your reading. I hope that helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.